Yeah, I like the codename Sailfish. It sort of sounds like something you'd see in a Jason Bourne movie, like Bourne Aquarium. Not Treadstone, not Blackbriar, but Sailfish. I can hear Enya playing in the background as the title goes. Hey, this could work, HTC. Because of our partnership with OnLeaks, we can now show off the Sailfish from every angle. The new renders here confirm what we've seen before, but also reveal that the Sailfish will sport a USB Type-C port rather than the micro USB variant, which is currently being phased out. Also not seen in previous leaks is the dual stereo speakers, which are both placed behind two rectangular holes flanking the USB-C port on the bottom of the handset. Although not shown in the renders, we can also confirm that the headphone port is located on the top left edge of the metal frame when viewing the handset from the front. This quells the rumors that Google would follow in Apple and Echo's lead by dropping the headphone jack. Ain't happening. What else do we know about the HTC Nexus, codenamed Sailfish? Well, thanks to previous leaks, we can expect a full HD display, probably measuring around 5.2 or 5.3 inches, alongside a Snapdragon 820 processor, although it might be a Snapdragon 821 and have 4 GB of RAM. Speaking of leaks, we have more on the Xiaomi Mi Note 2. A selection of rather put-together renders, including the phone's box, and some additional hardware specs have popped up on Weibo. Real pictures would have been great, so take this rumor with a pinch of salt. According to the post, there are two versions of the smartphone in the works, one regular and another premium model. The main model will apparently come with a Snapdragon 810 processor, 4 GB of RAM, and 32 GB of internal storage. The premium variant features a newer Snapdragon 821 processing package, a colossal 6 GB of RAM, and either 128 or 256 GB of internal storage. Both phone models should feature the same 5.7-inch display with QHD, that's 2560 by 1440 resolution, and Force Touch technology. Other specs include a dual 16-megapixel rear camera configuration, a 4000 mAh battery, an Android 7.0 Nougat on board. Impressively, the phone is said to just be 6.5 millimeters thick, despite the large battery. The smartphone is expected to be unveiled as early as this week, September 14th. And we have even more leaks, giving us the first look at the Samsung Galaxy A8, the 2016 edition. Along with the upcoming refresh to its smaller Galaxy A series handsets, Samsung appears to be working on a successor to last year's Galaxy A8 as well. OnLeaks has provided us the first look at the upcoming Galaxy A8 2016 edition with this little selection of renders. Based on this early look, it appears the Samsung Galaxy A8 2016 shares a familiar design with the company's flagship Galaxy S7, thanks to a glass-looking back cover and metal trim. However, this is a much larger phone than the S7. In fact, it's shaping up to be bigger than the Note 7 as well. There is also no curved edges on this 5.7-inch display, with a 1080p panel. Other hardware specs include an octa-core Exynos 7420 processor from the Galaxy S6 series, 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage. The rear camera looks to be a 16-megapixel sensor, which is paired up with the familiar 5-megapixel front-facing camera and Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow on board. You know what? I didn't know if I was going to bring this up, but I will for the small chance that some of you might actually appreciate this, but last week's ISIS video, or the video where I talked about Google censorship when it comes to ISIS and terrorism, the comments just went bananas. I mean, it went insane. And some people, I think, not just that video, but a lot of videos, especially when we're covering something that's heated and controversial, you know, they hear me say one thing and like they overload and short circuit and they can't hear anything that was said after that or before that or context or any of it, and they make a comment that just shows their idiocy or shows that they were just not listening or they're not thinking and contributing intelligently to the conversation. I promise that I will read the comments because I think it's an integral part of the YouTube community and I want to contribute to that. But God, to suggest that I was directly or indirectly somehow sympathetic to ISIS, bloody hell, people, give me a break. Think to what was said. I'll link it here, watch it, think. I was not suggesting that in any way. You could not possibly conclude that that's what I believe from that video. Anyways, again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's have an intelligent discussion.